Welcome to my Chanel Most Worth Coins Today videos is one you won't to miss. We're diving into the world of 10 pence and 5 pence coins, so let's get it started. The 1968 5 pence, 5p, coin is an important piece in British numismatic history, as it was one of the first decimal coins introduced in preparation for the UK's transition from the pre-decimal system to the decimal currency system, which was officially adopted in 1971. This coin was issued as part of an effort to familiarize the public with decimal coins before the full switchover. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, surrounded by the Latin inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1968 inch, which translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This inscription is a traditional part of British coinage, reaffirming the monarch's divine right to rule and her role as the protector of the Church of England. The obverse design showcases the second definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which was designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait was introduced in 1968 and continued to be used on British coinage until 1984. Unlike the earlier first portrait by Mary Gillick, Machin's effigy presents the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a diamond tiara gifted to her by Queen Mary. This design was selected for its elegance and simplicity, giving a regal yet modern appearance to the Queen's image. It was also the first portrait of Elizabeth II to appear on British decimal coinage, making it historically significant in the evolution of UK coinage. On the reverse side, the 1968 5 pence coin features an iconic design by Christopher Ironside, depicting a crowned Scottish thistle with interwoven leaves. The denomination 5 pence is inscribed below the design. This imagery was chosen to represent Scotland, as the thistle has been a national symbol of Scotland since the late 15th century, symbolizing resilience, strength, and defense. The crown above the thistle represents the British monarchy, reinforcing Scotland's place within the United Kingdom. The combination of the thistle and the crown emphasizes unity between Scotland and the rest of the UK, making it a fitting design for the first decimal 5p coin. The 1968 5 pence coin was introduced as a direct decimal replacement for the pre-decimal 1 shilling, ones, coin. It was struck in cupra nickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, giving it a silvery appearance and making it resistant to tarnish and corrosion. The coin had a diameter of 23.59 millimeters and a weight of 5.65 grams, which matched the specifications of the old shilling. This was done intentionally to allow the new decimal 5p coin to circulate alongside the pre-decimal shilling, ensuring a smooth transition when decimalization was fully implemented in 1971. Because of this dual value system, both the pre-decimal shilling and the decimal 5 pence coin were interchangeable until 1990, when a new, smaller 5p coin was introduced. The edge of the coin is milled, featuring small grooves around its circumference. This is a traditional feature on many British coins, originally designed to deter coin clipping, an illegal practice where small amounts of metal were shaved off coins when they were made from precious metals like silver or gold. While modern coins no longer use precious metals, the milled edge remains a recognizable and functional feature, providing both grip and anti-counterfeiting measures. The 1968 5 pence coin was struck in large numbers by the Royal Mint as part of the introduction of decimal coinage. It was produced for circulation, and millions were distributed to familiarize the British public with the new monetary system. These coins remained in circulation for over 2 decades, coexisting with shilling coins until 1990. When the Royal Mint redesigned and reduced the size of the 5p coin to 18 millimeters in diameter and 3.25 grams in weight. The original 1968 5 pence coin and all other large 5p coins were demonetized in 1990, meaning they could no longer be used as legal tender. Despite their demonetization, many 1968 5 pence coins have survived in collections, old savings jars, and coin albums. Because of their historical significance as the first decimal 5p coin, they are popular among numismatists and collectors of British coinage. However, due to their high mintage, most circulated examples do not carry a high numismatic value beyond face value, unless they are in uncirculated or proof condition. Proof and special strikes. While the standard 1968 5 pence coins were intended for everyday use, proof versions were also minted for collectors. These proof coins were struck using specially polished dies and blanks, resulting in a mirror-like finish with sharp details. They were typically included in Royal Mint annual proof sets, which were sold to collectors as commemorative pieces. Proof versions of the 1968 5 pence coin are far more valuable than circulated examples, especially if they remain in their original packaging. Collectability and investment potential. For collectors of British decimal coinage, the 1968 5-pence coin is an essential piece due to its role in the transition to decimal currency. While common circulated examples are not worth much, collectors often seek out high-grade specimens, error coins, or proof versions. Some varieties, such as misaligned strikes, die errors, or double-struck coins, can fetch higher prices on the numismatic market. As the years pass, coins from Queen Elizabeth II's reign are gaining historical significance, particularly after her passing in 2022. Future collectors may place greater value on early decimal coins, including the 1968 5-pence coin, as they represent a pivotal change in the UK's monetary history. Additionally, as the UK transitions to King Charles III's coinage, older coins featuring Queen Elizabeth II's portrait may become increasingly collectible. The 1968 5-pence coin was a milestone in British coinage, marking the beginning of the UK's transition to decimal currency. It was designed to bridge the gap between old and new, ensuring a smooth transition for the public while maintaining the heritage and traditions of British coin design. Although it has long since been withdrawn from circulation, its legacy endures in British numismatic history. For those interested in collecting or studying British decimal coinage, the 1968 5-pence coin is a fascinating piece that represents the modernization of British money, the enduring reign of Queen Elizabeth II, and the seamless evolution of coinage over time. Whether held as a collector's item, a nostalgic keepsake, or a historical artifact, this coin remains a symbol of change, adaptation, and continuity in the world of British numismatics. The 1992 10-pence, 10p, coin is an important piece in British decimal coinage history, as it marked a significant change in the specifications of the 10p denomination. This coin, like its predecessors, features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, with the inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1992 inch encircling the effigy. This Latin inscription translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith, a title that has been used on British coinage for centuries to signify the monarch's divine right and role in protecting the Church of England. The obverse design of the 1992 10-pence coin showcases the third definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by sculptor Raphael Macluf. This portrait, introduced in 1985, depicts the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, a crown that is traditionally worn for the state opening of Parliament. Macluf's design was distinctive for its slightly idealized depiction of the Queen, presenting a youthful and regal image with softened facial features. Unlike the later Ian Rank-Broadley portrait introduced in 1998, Macluf's effigy retained a more stylized appearance, emphasizing elegance rather than realism. One of the most notable aspects of the 1992 10-pence coin is its reduced size and weight compared to earlier versions. Prior to 1992, the 10p coin measured 28.5 millimeters in diameter and weighed 11.31 grams, making it significantly larger than the 5p coin. However, in 1992, the Royal Mint decided to reduce the size of the 10p coin to 24.5 millimeters in diameter and 6.5 grams in weight, aligning it more closely with other decimal coins and making it more convenient for everyday transactions. This move was part of a broader effort to modernize UK coinage and make coins more practical for both the public and vending machine systems. The reverse design of the 1992 10-pence coin retained the same heraldic imagery introduced in 1968. It features a lion passant guardant, a traditional symbol of England that has been part of the country's royal heraldry since the 12th century. This design was created by Christopher Ironside, the artist responsible for many of the original decimal coin designs introduced in 1971. The lion passant is a significant emblem in British history, symbolizing strength, bravery, and monarchy. The denomination 10 pence is inscribed below the lion, reinforcing the coin's value. The composition of the 1992 10-pence coin remained cupro-nickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, giving it a durable and corrosion-resistant silvery appearance. Despite the reduction in size, the coin retained its milled edge, which features small grooves that serve both practical and anti-counterfeiting purposes. These grooves were historically used to prevent coin clipping, a fraudulent practice in which small amounts of metal were shaved off precious metal coins. While modern coins are no longer made of gold or silver, the milled edge remains a traditional feature. In terms of mintage and availability, the 1992 10-pence coin was widely circulated, with millions of examples struck by the Royal Mint. Because it was the first year of the smaller 10p coin, It holds historical significance in UK numismatics. While most circulated examples do not carry significant numismatic value beyond face value, uncirculated and proof versions, particularly those found in annual mint sets, may attract interest from collectors. Additionally, error coins, such as misaligned strikes, off-center designs, or double-struck errors, can add substantial value to specific examples of the 1992 10 pence coin. The 1992 10 pence coin represents a pivotal moment in the evolution of British currency. The decision to reduce the coin's size was influenced by several factors, including the need to make coins more practical for daily use and vending machines, as well as to align UK coinage with other international standards. This change mirrored the earlier 1990 reduction in the size of the 5 pence, 5p, coin, which had undergone a similar transformation. These changes were part of the Royal Mint's broader efforts to streamline British coinage in the late 20th century. For collectors and enthusiasts, the 1992 10 pence coin is an important transitional piece. It bridges the gap between the older, larger 10p coins and the modern decimal system that remains in use today. Because it was the first year of the smaller 10p, it is sometimes sought after as a key date by numismatists assembling complete decimal collections. While it is not considered a rare coin in circulated condition, proof versions, uncirculated specimens, and error varieties can command premiums on the collector's market. The broader historical and economic context of the 1992 10 pence coin also provides insight into the UK's monetary system during the early 1990s. The UK was experiencing economic shifts, including the effects of the early 1990s recession and Britain's exit from the exchange rate mechanism, ERM, in September 1992, an event known as Black Wednesday. While these economic changes did not directly impact coin production, they were part of the broader financial landscape in which this coin circulated. From an investment perspective, the 1992 10 pence coin is generally not considered a high-value collectible unless in exceptional condition or part of a special Royal Mint set. However, its significance as the first of the smaller 10p coins ensures its place in British numismatic history. Collectors who focus on decimal coinage, Queen Elizabeth II portrait variations, or transitional coin designs often include this coin in their collections. As British coinage continues to evolve, particularly with the introduction of King Charles III's coinage after Queen Elizabeth II's passing in 2022, coins featuring the late Queen's portrait are becoming increasingly nostalgic and historically significant. The 1992 10 pence coin, being one of the many coins issued during her long reign, will continue to serve as a small but meaningful piece of Britain's rich numismatic heritage. The 2002 10 pence, 10p, coin from the United Kingdom is part of the British decimal coinage system and features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. The inscription around the Queen's effigy reads Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 2002 inch, which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This Latin inscription has been traditionally used on British coins for centuries, signifying the Queen's authority and role as the defender of the Church of England. The obverse design of this 10p coin features the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which was designed by sculptor Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait was introduced in 1998 and was used on British coinage until 2015. It depicts the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, which was a wedding gift to her from Queen Mary in 1947. Unlike previous portraits, this depiction of the Queen is more detailed and realistic, capturing the aging monarch with greater precision and eliminating excessive smoothing of facial features, making it distinct from the previous designs by Arnold Machin and Raphael Maklouf. On the reverse side, the 2002 10 pence coin features a crowned lion passant, a symbol of England, which was part of the original design introduced in 1968 when decimal coinage was first issued in Britain. This heraldic lion design, created by Christopher Ironside, remained in circulation until 2008, when the Royal Mint redesigned the reverse of British coins with a new set of designs featuring sections of the royal shield. The lion passant is a traditional emblem of English monarchy, appearing in the royal arms since the 12th century and symbolizing courage and strength. The design is accompanied by the denomination 10 pence inscribed below the lion. The 2002 10 pence coin was struck in cupronickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, giving it a silvery appearance. It weighs 6.5 grams and has a diameter of 24.5 millimeters. This specification was initially introduced in 1968 for the larger 10p coin. But in 1992, The size of the coin was reduced from 28.5 millimeters to 24.5 millimeters to make it more convenient for everyday transactions. The edge of the coin is milled, featuring a series of small grooves that enhance grip and help prevent counterfeiting. As for its mintage and collectability, the 2002 10-pence coin was widely circulated, and millions were produced by the Royal Mint to meet public demand. While standard circulated examples do not hold significant numismatic value beyond face value, uncirculated or proof versions, especially those found in annual coin sets, may carry a higher premium among collectors. Additionally, error coins, such as misaligned strikes, double strikes, or off-center minting, could increase the value of a particular coin. The historical significance of this coin extends beyond its monetary function, as it represents a period in Queen Elizabeth II's reign when Britain was experiencing economic and political changes. The early 2000s saw advancements in digital banking and cashless transactions, which eventually contributed to the decline of coin usage in daily commerce. Despite this, the 10p coin remained a staple of British currency, being commonly used in vending machines, parking meters, and public transportation. In terms of investment potential, the 2002 10-pence coin is generally not considered a high-value collectible unless in brilliant uncirculated condition or as part of a complete decimal coin collection. However, some collectors may seek this coin to complete year sets or specific Queen Elizabeth II portrait collections. The long reign of Queen Elizabeth II, 1952 to 2022, has made coins featuring her image increasingly sought after, especially after her passing, as they represent an era that lasted over 70 years. Additionally, the historical and cultural relevance of British coinage, including the 2002 10-pence piece, ties into the broader narrative of UK monetary history. Coins like this one have played a vital role in everyday commerce, representing a bridge between the past and present monetary systems. With the introduction of new coins featuring King Charles III after Queen Elizabeth II's death, pre-2023 coins featuring the late Queen will gradually become historical artifacts, increasing their sentimental and potential collectors' value in the long run. For those interested in numismatics, examining 10p coins from different years, including the 2002 edition, provides insight into the evolution of British coinage, the changing portraits of Queen Elizabeth II, and the alterations in coin specifications over time. Whether as a keepsake, an educational tool, or a small investment, the 2002 10-pence coin remains a noteworthy piece of Britain's rich numismatic heritage.